So today's video, I'm going to be going over how I made this cool, yet minimalist looking t-shirt that has Starboy written on it. So I'm going to be going over the process in Illustrator. Then I'm going to be actually bringing the design to life on Photoshop, like applying this to a mock-up, just like you're seeing here. So without wasting much time, I want to jump into the video, into the process rather. Sorry. I encourage you to follow along, right? Yeah. So I'm just going to jump into Illustrator, right? So, sorry, I need to reset the timer so we don't do any ojoro here. Reset. Boom. So five. Okay. So we are going to recreate this. This is the design, or this is design for that shirt. So we're going to start L for the ellipse or circle. I'm just going to draw a small ellipse here, right? Let's make it bigger. Make it bigger. All right, now we're going to draw a star. We're going to make a star here. We're going to make a star here. And that star is too big. That's okay, that's fine. So we're going to duplicate this star, and this one is going to be bigger because of the effect we're trying to get. I even want it to be better than the one on the left. I want the light from the circle to bounce off this star upward, right? I want it to bounce upward. Let me just look at that star, the circle. I think I need to reduce it slightly, ever so slightly, just a tad bit. All right, so that's good. So now I'm going to change the colors. Timer, please get out of my way. Right, so I'm going to change the colors really quick. I'm just going to use orange for this. I'm going to use purple. Purple is in the other one too, right? Orange and purple, it has like this kind of funky blend. But no, I'm not going to use purple. Let me use pink, if that is pink, because I always get this thing wrong. All right, so I'm going to use green. Oh, you know what? Let me just go to the swatch and find this green. There's this green I like. Yeah, something around, yeah, this, like lemon. Okay, so now let's go. So we're going to hit W for the blend tool and tap the circle and tap this, the star, right? It's kind of looking off, so I'm going to go back, right? I want it to actually flow properly. Yeah, okay, so let's go again. W. Yeah, then. Oh, no, 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 sorry, sorry, I mixed it up. Okay, sorry, I spent a lot of time adjusting this. You know what, I'm just going to reduce this. Just going to reduce it slightly, right? I'm going, I'm going to reduce this guy as well. Okay, so now W. Good, good. That's good. All right. So now we're going to just center align this guy and jump to Starboy because time is fast spent. Okay, thank you, Star Boy. Boom. We're going to center align and we're done, right? You guessed wrong. All right, so we have to add, if you look at this, you see there's like an extra layer of depth to it, like a shadow. See, like Starboy is actually hovering on the artwork and light is casting on it, and this is like a shadow of it, right? So that's what we're trying to achieve here, and we can't say we're done until we achieve that. So we're going to simply, on the second thought, you know what, I'm going to make this uppercase. I think this is better. Yeah, I think this looks better. All right, so we're going to simply duplicate Control C, Control F, all right, then Control 3 to hide the top layer. Then we're going to reduce the opacity of this guy here. We're going to reduce it to 20. We're going to give him a nice 20, so he's not very visible, but he's still there. You can see him there. Then you can now go back up and bring this bad boy on top. Boom. Right, so we're going to control or shift, left arrow key and think up or down. It's up, yeah. So that's that. We're done with the design. So we're just going to simply export this guy from here and move him to Photoshop. Export. Our time is ticking. 40 seconds. I'm going to name it TTT. So export. Just leave everything as is or set everything as is here. Then export, and it's going to export TTT. 18 seconds. Oh, time is gone. All right, well, I'm just going to quickly put this on this white shirt. This is the mock-up, right? And this is the last design, t-shirt design I did. So the time is up, but I'm just going to place it here because this is final part of the design. Like I said, you have to actually bring your design to life. You can't send that to a client like, yo, I'm done with the design, right? You need to actually put your design on the mock-up so it looks presentable and the client can picture the design on an actual t-shirt, right? So that's what we're going to do. So we're just going to scroll down to the layers here, over here, where it says change this body, right? On this smart, what's it called? On this like smart object thumbnail, right? Double click it, right? It's going to take you to another window where you're going to put your design. So we're going to come here, desktop, and grab this guy. Grab him. Come to Photoshop, and we're going to drop him here. Boom. And Photoshop, like a good boy, is going to populate rather, and you just have to press enter, and that's it. And we're done. You get strong. We're not done. Okay, so finally, we now have to close this thing. Oh, so we have to close it. What about our work? Won't we save it? Yeah. So once you close it, it's going to prompt you to either save or not save. Please save. Right. So it's going to upload in three, two, one. Right. So there you have it. We have the Starboy t-shirt done. So I'm going to actually just change the what's it called, the color of the background slightly. Starboy. I don't know if this works. Does this? Okay. Yeah, I think this is fine. So yeah, we're just going to export the file. Export as. Make sure it's great. Actually, I already set all the preferences, but most times this is going to be like good or mostly good, right? You're the one that's going to have to select from either excellent or great, right? So we're going to export the file. I think that's the last thing we have to do here, right? Export. And it's going to export to, let's rename it t-shirt mockup. Yeah, t-shirt mockup is fine. Let's use that. Save on the desktop and let's see how that came out. Okay, so let's jump to the desktop and see what we have. Boom. Starboy t-shirt, just like the other one. Where's the other one? So this is the other one, and this is ours. I actually prefer. So this was what I was trying to achieve, right? I wanted the light to bounce off and go up, right? As against here, where it's kind of like not, it's not really bouncing hard enough, right? So that's that. I'll include the what's it called, the link to download this mockup and the link to download the font again. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel.